Good and gracious God, we thank you for the love of Connor and Colleen that bring us together tonight and continue to bless them as they begin to create new memories in their life together.
I want to start off by thanking everyone for gathering here on this special day to celebrate two people that we all love.
The common question I've been asked over the 5 years you and Colleen have been together is, when did you know he was the one for your sister? I can answer that question almost immediately every time. It was day one.
I, Connor, take you, Colleen, to be my wife.
I, Colleen, take you, Connor, to be my husband,
I promise,
to be faithful to you,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Best day ever.
Welcome. Thank you for all being here on Connor and Colleen's special day. September 3rd, 1999, we're blessed with a beautiful bouncing baby girl. From a very young age, Colleen, was always happy, always had a smile on her face, fun-loving, outgoing. Her sisters came around, and all she wanted to do was be with her sisters, and she was like a second mother to her sisters. Not long after she's at the University of Akron, we start hearing about this handsome young man, Connor Regan. Connor's so nice, and Connor's so helpful, and Connor is always putting Colleen first.
Growing up, there was no Colleen without Molly, and there was no Molly without Colleen. We were not only sisters, we were teammates, partners, and as Colleen liked to say, best friends. When it came time for both of us to go separate ways in different times in both of our lives, we somehow always ended up together.
Colleen has always been very structured, dedicated, devoted, determined, and hardworking. And I know by looking at Colleen, you would think she's a mama's girl, but she followed me everywhere.
Beautiful.
Thank you for everything.
I love you.
I love you so much.
Oh, you look gorgeous, baby.
Thank you.
Oh.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm like shaking.
It'll be great.
I know. Thank you really for everything.
Yes.
I need it. It's been the best day ever so far.
Colleen, I love you, and our entire family loves you. It truly has been such a pleasure to have you in all of our lives over these years. You have changed Connor only for the better, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Connor has been the happiest he has ever been because of you, Colleen. You have made him a more patient and more loving person.
Colleen is one of the most inspiring human beings I've ever had the honor of coming across. Her ability to make the room light up in ways I never knew were possible. Her ability to make everyone around her feel incredibly comfortable. The way she can make almost anyone laugh. Her ability to forgive, forget, and move on, and her unwavering love for her family and friends. She is such a remarkable human being. You all have no idea how many times over the last 23 years I've said the phrase, I wish I could be more like Colleen.
I love you guys.
On a beautiful day 25 years ago, I was born and had the pleasure of meeting my 2-year-old brother, Connor Jacob Regan. He seemed pretty non-vocal, so I taught him the basics, like how to sear a steak, change the oil, and file his taxes. While none of this is true, I did have a fun time writing that. In all honesty, my entire childhood, all I wanted to do was make my brother proud. I followed his lead on what it meant to work hard and chase a goal. He also was the first one to let me know when I was slacking, held me accountable, and told me how I could improve. He never coddled me or told me that anything came easily. Connor never shied away from taking the hard path when it came to anything. To this day, I've never met a person as driven toward a team goal. He's someone who never does things only for personal gain, and I never thanked him properly for teaching me that. I am lucky enough to know what it's like to have Connor on my team, and because of that, I can confidently say that he and Colleen will continue to be a strong team in their future lives, together and always.
Another common question I've been asked over my whole life is, do you ever wish you had a brother? Even though we are now officially family, the truth is I gained one 5 years ago. I gained one the day that Connor decided to treat me, love me, protect me, care for me, and include me like one. No one told him to do any of those things. He loved me like that because of how much he loved my sister.
Dear Connor and Colleen, congratulations. It is a great day and I'm happy to be a part of your celebration. It is important to remember what a gift you are to each other. Today, as you become one in the sacrament of marriage, you give the gift of yourself that you should be very proud of. What you receive is the gift of each other that should be handled gently and with much care. The challenge that lies before you is to bring out the best in one another each and every day. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Connor Regan.
The new Mr. and Mrs. Connor and Colleen Regan.
I don't think there could be a more incredible match than the two of you.
I love you both and can't wait to make even more memories together for the rest of our lives.
Connor and Colleen, we love you very much. Here's to a long, healthy, and happy life. Cheers.
To the new Mr. and Mrs. Connor and Colleen Regan.